What's up everyone, it's your girl the Sassy Engineer, and in this video you will learn how to bring your spouse or partner, as we call it here in New Zealand, if you are here on a work visa or you're coming to New Zealand on a work visa. This is the partner of a worker work visa, and it is one of those visas that allows migrant workers to bring their better half with them to New Zealand. Changes to this visa was just recently confirmed in May this year, so keep watching to know if this visa is for you. Partner of a worker work visa is a visa that allows you to work in New Zealand if you have a partner who is here on a work visa. It is kind of similar to partner of a student visa in terms of what you can do with this visa, but while the supporting partner needs to be on an eligible student visa in that case, for this work visa, the supporting partner must hold an appropriate work visa. As you can see, you can join your partner, work in New Zealand, and you don't even need to have a job offer to apply. You can study up to 3 months if you are here. There are some important visa conditions I will mention later, but things to note is that the duration of this visa will be the same length of time as your partner's work visa. Some work visa holders are not eligible to support application for this visa. You can't include dependent children in your visa application, but they can apply for visa based on their relationship to you. All you need to know about bringing family if you have a work visa is on my channel, as well as what they mean by dependent children. So, who is eligible to apply for this visa? For identity, your passport must be valid for at least 3 months after you plan to leave New Zealand. You may need to have a chest x-ray or medical examination, or both, as proof of your good health. You may need to provide police certificate as proof of your good character. But if you are 17 and over and will stay in New Zealand for more than 24 months, then you must provide police certificate. You must have genuine intentions, which they will decide based on the documents you provide and the information they have about you or about any previous applications. So provide as many supporting documents as possible. You must be living with your partner in a genuine and stable relationship. I've talked about it in that other video. Whatever evidence you submit should show that you have met these criteria and more. You will have to be living together when you apply for this visa. Your partner must be eligible to support your application. They must complete a form for partner supporting partnership-based temporary end. You also have your partner's character. He or she must be of good character. Your partner will not meet character requirements if they have any convictions for domestic violence or sexual offenses. INZ will check if they're eligible for character waiver, but basically anything involving domestic violence, sexual offense in the last 7 years, they won't meet character requirements. Your partner must hold an appropriate work visa, and these are some of the reasons why you may be ineligible to apply for this particular worker work visa. So check very well to be sure that the conditions here don't apply to you, and also note that some work visas will not allow your partner to support the application. These are some of the work visas that are ineligible to support visas for their partner. For partner of student work visa, you had to show $4,200 and sponsorship wasn't part of the listed evidence, though I feel you can still include that. For this one, they clearly state that you don't need to provide any evidence unless they ask you, and if they do, you can provide any of the listed evidence as part of your supporting documents. And they may ask for evidence when you arrive in New Zealand, but if you don't need to provide any evidence, that will be recorded on your visa level. Onward travel is important. You must have made arrangement to leave, but you don't need to provide any evidence unless they ask you to. And if they do, tickets or proof of funds. They may ask at the border, but if you don't need to, again, they'll put it on your visa label. Now, regarding the process and cost, application is made either online or on paper. Before you apply though, your partner needs to be ready to support your application. Your partner must complete and sign a form for partner supporting partnership-based temporary entry application form. What this means is that if paper application, you download these forms, give it to your partner to complete, sign, and return to you, to which you attach as part of your supporting document. For online application, especially with the enhanced immigration online system, you would need your partner's sharing ID. So follow these steps. Ask for your supporting partner's sharing ID. Then your supporting partner will find their sharing ID and give it to you. So they find it by logging into immigration online using RealMe. If they don't have a RealMe account, they have to sign up. And once they do that, they find their sharing ID. They send this sharing ID in an email or a text message to you. You then complete your online application form. So that means you apply online, you upload your documents, enter your supporting partner sharing ID in the supporting documents page of your application form and complete the form. Then you pay your application fee online. Then once that is done, INZ will email your partner and ask them to complete a sponsorship form, and this will be done after you submit your application. So if you don't submit your application, they will not email because you've not activated anything. Once you submitted your application, they email your partner and ask them to complete an online sponsorship form. Your partner then logs into Immigration Online, their account, completes the form. After they submit the form, then Immigration New Zealand would assess your application and make a decision. You can find all this information online. The application fee for this visa is $700. Then on top of that, you have the visitor levy of $35. So everything in total is $735. Once that is done, the waiting begins. If there is anything else Immigration New Zealand needs from you, they will be in touch. So this is the current processing time for this visa, but there is a very high demand for this visa. So according to INZ, they have a large number of applications, hence processing time will be longer than expected. So you're advised not to book any refundable tickets till your visa is approved. Now there are visa conditions that will be met once you have the visa. You can land in New Zealand and be refused entry permission, and these are the reasons. Also, they could ask you for proof of funds based on the conditions of this visa. You could either be issued an open work visa or a work visa with conditions. With the open work visa, you can work in any role for any employer in New Zealand and you don't have any wage requirements. So these are the conditions that can make them issue an open work visa. For work visas with condition, this is what qualifies you, and the condition means you can only work for an accredited employer. You cannot be self-employed. There will also be some wage rate conditions attached to your visa. I highly recommend you watch the visitor visa for a partner of a worker video. It's up on my channel, and I hope you found this video useful and clear to understand. Check the link in the description box for other useful links. Until next time, I am the Sassy Engineer. Matewa.